All right, guys. So I did a poll on my Instagram at Yark Show Cycles, and then on the community page on my YouTube, and we are gonna call this guy right here, the Bubblegum Bandit. I did get one of my friends tell me like, "Hey, that kind of looks like your Klein that you did a couple years ago," and I don't know if you see it way over there. It has the similar paint job with the pink fade to white, and I was like, yeah, but that one's called the Pink Mist as a reference to a halo. When you kill someone enough time with the needler, you get the pink mist. So that's the pink mist. This is the Bubblegum Bandits, and the whole point of this paint job was I wanted to use these handlebars. I don't know if it's gonna work out, because now that I see it laid out, I don't know if it's gonna work, because the wheels are very skinny, the frame is skinny, and I feel like for BMX bars you need a more like rugged frame, like a more thicker frame to really play off that vibe, and thicker wheels. I feel like you need like these thick wheels to give it that clunker style, I guess it is. But let's build it, see how it comes out. Let me find my tripod, set you up, and get started. We're all gonna have to run the derailleur. We're gonna have to run the derailleur with the built-in derailleur stop. So why not? And wheels are just these 27.1/4. Nothing special, just wheels that I actually fell in my lap, and that's why I decided to do this build. These came off a running bike that I did an upgrade to, so there's nothing wrong with them, other than the fact that they're really heavy. And 1 1/4, and he went to 700C wheel. And I don't know if you could tell, but this has the old school cable stops right there and right there. It's kind of cool, kind of add some accents to the build. Once again, this was the whole point of the build, was to use these bars, because these are the only bars that fit on this stem. So So this brake was already on this particular frame before I painted it. So that's why it has the cable and the lever already there. All right, so it was already there before I decided to take it apart and paint it. I'll probably do some adjustment on it in a bit. One of the issues I might have is the cable in the front shifter. The housing might not be long enough. If the housing is not long, if the housing is not long enough, maybe the cable is not long enough. So let me see if I have a longer cable and housing for this. So this is the cable that came off, the housing, and I'm going to go ahead and add this one. It's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches longer. And since I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and change out the cable, because I don't want to do all this and then realize the cable's too short. and have to do it all over again. All right, I was gonna try to show you guys how to rerun the cable, but honestly, I don't even know how I did it. It just kind of fell in place and I got lucky, so I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna put it back on. And I'm gonna find the new housing that I got. New housing here. And now let's go ahead and run it through the back. Honestly, the cable stops are the only reason I wanted to build this, because I like the way they look. Brand new cable, and I hope it's long enough, or I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, now let's find the housing that goes there. The housing there, cable there. Bars are still kind of iffy. Grips back here. That little space right there. Go. Alright. Cranks. Alright guys, so I was gonna run these Shimano 105s with the 46 tooth, but then I found these here, which are Skinnies, and I think I'm gonna run these instead. Let's go ahead and take off these bolts and see if I can make this work. Ooh. Here. These little ones usually have a spacer, so when you're taking it out, be careful. There we go. Spacers. Oh, the spacers right there. Let's clean this up real quick. Sugino 38. ¿Qué pasó, Fe? Ok, agarra tu paso. Como a las 1:30. 1:30. Okay. All right. Oh, let's go clean this up. Boom. Let's go see if we could place it back together now. I'm gonna try to get the outside, but usually you have to run these inside. That looks nice. I don't know where the other spacer went, so for right now I'm gonna leave it with 4. That's fine. This will work. That will work, guys. So let's go ahead and put it on the bike. That's not gonna work. that's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and back it off. Let's see what we could do. All right, let's take this off, take off the bottom bracket, and see what I have. See if I could use this one. Let's try to take that off. This is why sometimes I don't make videos, because like I run into little problems here, little problems there, and it's easier just to turn on some music and deal with it off camera than it is to deal with it on camera, because why not, right guys? Let's see if we could take this off. Alright, so I put these on, and now I'm afraid I have too much space behind it, so I might have to put the star in the back, but we'll see right now. Let's go ahead and just adjust the regulator before we even start. Which one is it? Yeah, which one it is? So like I expected, I was on the high gear and the chain fell off. So I'm gonna have to put the chain ring in the back. You go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, I did switch out the battery for the GoPro. So let's go ahead and add these logo pedals. Back. Alright, what's in need, guys? What's in need? It needs a seat. This is gonna be a filler seat, guys. It's not gonna stay there. It's just there because I don't have any other seats. But I'm gonna add some zip ties. I put them through the head tube instead of just the top tube because that way they don't freaking move. They stay still. Let me go ahead and adjust some stuff, make sure the brakes work, make sure the gears are good. Off camera, cut the zip ties, and let's take it for a ride.